Warning, listening may result in hurt feelings, blocked stylists, and unbooked clients. Fuck That Formula podcast contains bold opinions, industry confessions, fun, foolishness, and a whole bunch of fuckery. So enjoy the damn show.
What up, what up, what up? Welcome to Fuck That Formula podcast, the rawest beauty podcast in this internet street. We're your hosts.
I'm Cheryl.
And I'm Valerie. And this week's episode is brought to you by our clients asking, why am I paying luxury prices for these struggled ass experiences? Like, why? Like, why? And
That's so real.
It is. I'm not going to lie. I got a couple of holes in my cakes. I ain't going to lie.
Hey, I mean, it happens to the best of us, right? It happens to the best of us. I mean, the inconsistency, like you said, the whole cake situation, crunchy, musty cake.
Yeah, they not musty, but they got holes in them. And they got holes in them, guys, because I clean them motherfuckers all the time.
Yeah.
Like, after every use, they get washed, so they don't hold up as long.
How about the quality ain't the same? Even though they're like plastic, Betty Danes.
First, yeah, a lot of my Betty, I ain't going to put them out like that, but a lot of my Betty Danes do. But I keep them for long periods of time, so I'm not really that upset about it. But
the quality ain't the same. So as soon as you get the wiping that neck and it rip away from it tears away. See, I know y'all know.
So I'm not gonna lie. I used to have this one. And they were all my chemical cakes. Is what I noticed because I used to do chemicals all the time. Girl, they would have. It would be a big hole ripped in where the clip, the snap would be. Underneath that would be a big ass hole, and there'd be some other holes. I had one before we moved in. It had bleach stains all over. Don't know where the hell they came from because it's bleach resistant. But yeah,
it's being used, right?
Yeah.
So there's a difference between that and then just trash trifling. You know what I'm saying?
Because we clean our tools.
Because we clean our tools. That's another thing. Dirty tools.
Yeah.
Like dirty towels. Like make sure you get the towels laundered.
So this is one of my biggest pet peeve when it comes to like just like your tools and shit.
Yeah.
I don't understand why in 2025 we are still using white salon towels.
I mean,
on chemical clients.
I mean, on any client. But it's still being so. Because listen, I know the salon that I was a shampoo girl at back in the day. She had white towels, but she had a laundry service who would come pick them up, drop them off, and everything.
So what does she do about the stains, though?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if they still do, but I think they would charge extra or something
to get the stains out
for like really stained towel because she was big on that. Like,
yeah, because that's tacky.
It is, but I mean, if you're dealing with hair color, black, red, brown, you're gonna stain those towels. So I don't understand. I mean, that was her. That was a big pet peeve because she used to say, "We getting charged for that. I'm getting charged for that, or whatever." And it's like,
so then why don't you just switch over to bleach stained black towels?
That was back in the day, and she was stuck in her ways. She was old school, but she's still rocking and rolling to this day. But that was that. As we evolved and progressed, I noticed people were using black towels or color towels. At my old salon, we had purple towels.
Okay, so there is a stylist here. Mm-hmm. She uses, they're like, I'm not sure what the original color of them was because it's not the color they are now, but they're like blue, purple, pink, red, whatever. But they're not bleach safe because they literally have bleach stains all over them, whether it's from her bleach from the laundry or bleach from, lightening someone's hair.
But it's clean.
It is clean. It is a towel. Okay, this is my thing. It can be clean as shit, but if you go to a salon and someone has a stained up towel, I don't give a shit how long they could have literally just got it out the dryer. Okay. But they got black, brown, red stains all over it and a hole in it. You're not going to feel some kind of way with that on you? I do. I'm Tommy Bougie. Don't give a damn. I do not like white.
And that's understandable. That's totally understandable.
It just looks dirty. It's not that it is dirty. It looks dirty.
It's not professional.
and it looked dirty. I don't give a damn if you get that. I don't even buy white towels to dry off at my own house.
I do.
I mean, because if I'm bathing, but if we dry off and I see some brown shit all over this towel or some dirt,
try it again.
Try either bathe again, but it's just yeah. Now
Bad your service valve with no white towel.
Don't do it. I don't even like when you go to nail salons and it's the white nasty towels with acrylic stuck all up. That's just tacky.
Acrylic balls.
That's tacky.
Right.
They make like disposable shit for that now.
They do.
Yeah, I mean it costs, but that's part of the cost of business. And if you're charging,
okay. So speaking of that, which has to do with everything in the whole topic, you're gonna charge these luxury prices.
I better not be a stained ass towel.
Don't have no stained ass towels, and don't try to dry nobody's head with no towel that got hardened acrylic balls on it, because you're gonna scratch the shit out of them, and that's a struggle experience. So that's what we are.
Yeah, because there's places there that actually have acrylic stuck on their towels, and they're using them to dry people's hair, and that's just that ain't cool. Comb, brushes, like, not gonna lie, one of my brushes, it's a great detangling brush. I don't feel like replacing it, but I'm gonna have to because my teeth are falling out of it.
I mean, so listen, with everything that we just ran through, there is a difference between tools and equipment that we use that is tried and true, and it looks like it.
Because them irons are the best. If once they get old and raggedy,
I mean, it's like a cast iron.
Yeah, once they get a little gunk on it,
it's like a cast iron. So you got to season them things.
Yeah, so I will say, I don't trip
it's
when I see
Marcel's. Marcel's do have to be seasoned just like cast iron.
So, and that's the thing. So when it comes to tools, like hot tools, I don't care about those being seasoned and looking raggedy, because they work better. But if I come into your suite or your salon, and then there's shit all over the floor, like you just charged me $200-300 for whatever service I just got. But I come in there and there's shit all over the floor, food is laying over here, cups and dirtiness, and yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
So
don't look at me. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Go ahead and look to your right and be like, okay.
That's what I was saying. There's a difference between tried and true shit, equipment, tools, whatever, and there's a difference between tried and true tools and equipment and dirty and trifling tools and equipment. There's a difference between I'm working and this is done and I got to take a bite here and whatever, this and that, or somebody just left and they forgot their thing and I'm about to go pick it up before I got. There's a difference between that and just letting shit be, because this is just how we are. You're just trifling. You just don't clean up. You don't care. You don't care about the smells, the ambiance,
the hair all over the floor. Yeah.
All of that. There's a difference between that. Yeah. So, granted, you get busy, you don't have time. Oh, okay, I get it later, or whatever the case may be. And then sometimes I understand at the end of a service or towards the end of the day, and you dog tired,
and you're like,
I clean this shit up tomorrow. That's understandable too. There's a difference between that and putting on a facade that it is all of these things, all of the luxury, all of the glam, and my services are no less than $150, starting at going up. I'm saying $150, but it could be whatever.
Yeah. I mean, but like, if we're just like throwing out numbers, like if you're starting, if all your minimum services start at $150, then I'm expecting some type of luxury.
Premium. I'm expecting premium services.
Yeah.
Not problem shit. You know what I mean? So you got to make it match. You got to make it balanced, and that's only fair. And stylish, you can't be salty with clients who feel that way. You can't be salty with them for expecting premium services and you are charging premium prices.
Because this is what clients look at. Because I'm guilty. I look at the same thing. if I go into a business and I'm like, all right, this is supposed to be prices are supposed to be nice, but I get in here and my chair, I'm trying to sit under the dryer, the arm falling off, this shit wobbling, I can't sit up, shit dripping all down my back, the towel got a big ass hole in it, the cape. Just when you start adding up all these things and just stuff dirty, nasty, it just I'm sitting here looking like the amount of money I'm paying. I thought the amount of money that I was paying was going towards maintaining your salon, maintaining your products, you get what I'm saying? Like just being transparent. When people pay us, that money goes towards operating the business. We pay our bills, but it also goes towards operating this business. So you should be putting something back into your business. I know things are tight and shit is expensive and you can't just replace everything all the time every time something breaks. But slowly replace this. Fix this. Just you get what I'm saying? Like it doesn't, or you may need to reevaluate your services because you're telling people that you're offering luxury services, but I go in there and there's damn braid hair all over the floor, and I go in this bathroom and ain't nobody cleaned this bathroom, nor have they taken this trash out, and it smells. Then we have a problem. That's not luxury at all.
It's not luxury. So no, that's
just
not.
Saying.
That's not luxury. And you saying right. And like you said, when a client walks through the door, they're going to know they see, they smell, and they hear.
Yeah.
So all of that needs to be taken into consideration.
Oh, because you can't be in a luxury salon and y'all in there twerking and trap and yeah, like I'm sorry, like because the two don't. I'm for luxury. I'm for trap. I'm for luxury. I'm from twerk. I'm for all the shenanigans. But there has to be a balance, and it has to. You have to figure out what the vibe. You got to figure out the vibe of the salon. So if the salon is going to be luxury, then you have to present it in that manner. I'm not saying luxury has to be playing jazz. I'm not saying luxury has to be playing opera music. I'm saying, but it has to go. Like
I think it goes off the vibe of who your clients are at that time.
Yeah.
Also. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can see that.
So we can be having a good time and it's luxury and you're getting all the things. But at the same time, we might be listening to Jeezy or
we can listen to Jeezy. I'm good with Jeezy.
We can listen to UGK because we know
we're always gonna listen to that.
We're always listen to them. So,
but
you can listen to these things, but it has to go with. You got to pay attention to the surroundings.
Yeah.
You got to pay attention to who your clients are.
Yeah.
Miss Hazel don't want to hear. That.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. As stylists, we have to kind of figure out what vibe we want to have in our salon. So if you want to hear your Jeezys and your and your trap and your whatever your or your whatever her name is, Red Silk, whatever her name is, Sexy Red, whatever, the girl. Whatever her name is, shit, the red girl with the red hair. But if you want to listen to that, that's cool. But you got to figure out what kind of clientele you want to attract in that salon. Because me seeing like some of my clientele, I'm not in what we would call luxury type services. I'm pretty much your daily, everyday type lifestyle type stylist. But I know if I'm playing that kind of stuff or I'm operating my business like that in that manner, I'm not going to attract that kind of a clientele. So you got to kind of figure out your salon atmosphere has to match the clients you're trying to attract.
Your vibe attracts your tribe.
Yeah. So again, if you want that luxury clientele, then you need to offer luxury and you need to present it in a luxury manner. That's all I'm saying.
And it starts from what they see, the aesthetics. And then it goes beyond the aesthetics because once they see all of this beautiful, pretty stuff and they're just like, oh, wow, as they sit there, what you think they do? Unless they're on their phones or working on their laptops or just the conversation is just hilarious to the point where they keeping their eyes closed the whole time. They're really looking. So then they really want to see how clean the backs of those shampoo chairs are and the crevices and corners and all of that. So they are really paying attention to how your space is upkept. The smell. We all know what hair smells like. Flat iron. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Curled hair and heat on the hair.
It's
and
part of the
products and
salon.
all
It's
that.
just part of the
It's
salon.
part of that. However, sometimes you still may have to have. It's okay to have a plug-in or
Some incense or some
something,
oils
you know
or
what I'm saying?
something going.
Just to have some type of fresh smell. But even if you don't, because maybe that might be some type of violation or something. I don't know.
Mhm.
But a good clean with some bleach and fabuloso, I'd rather come in and it smell like bleach than come in and
Right.
it smell stale or musty or whatever.
But,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
So you have to be cautious of that. And then, like we said, what they hear. Now we don't want a client to walk in and they're listening to this stylist or this client over here going off on their kids or their baby daddy or whatever, this and that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or going back and forth, or yeah, we cuss or whatever the case may be, but you have to keep all of that under wraps when you're in the salon dealing
Right.
with the client. So
Right.
you got to feel the vibe out or whatever, because everybody want to hear that. Some people cool with it and it's with the shit, but as a stylist, as an operator, and as an owner, you have to be able to balance all of that and know how to conduct
Yeah.
the business overall. And your stylist needs to know
And
that as
I
well.
think that works. That is good for, especially those are things you have to consider when you're in a like a salon where there's multiple people.
Mhm.
Now, when you get into the suite atmosphere,
Mhm.
yes, that is your own personal suite, and yes, you can vibe however you want to
However you
vibe.
want to. Yeah.
But just also remember, if you're gonna be in a suite, you have other people that are around you. So if your shit nasty and your shit messy and you attracting ants and bugs and all those other stuff, then that affects those other people's business as well,
Right.
because they have to walk past that and they have to see that.
Right.
Y'all can't be, if you're in your suite, yeah, if you're in the building by yourself and no one's in there, y'all can be as loud as you want.
Mhm.
But if everyone's in their suite, your suite next door doesn't want it. These walls ain't that thick. They're not thick.
And they don't want to see.
They don't want to see it. They don't get you a curtain.
baby.
They don't want to see it. They don't want to hear it. And you sitting over here hollering, "Well, bitch, fuck you!"
Right.
Don't nobody want. My neighbor don't want to hear that.
Right. It's consideration.
Yeah,
It's professionalism. It's etiquette.
because she may be charging
All of
luxury
that.
prices next door, but
Right.
she hear me over here, bitch, and blah,
Right.
blah, blah,
Trapped
blah.
out.
Yeah, and then she be like, "Well, why in the fuck
Right.
am I?" Yeah,
But here's the kicker.
and I'm
and,
even her $5.
and here's what brings it all the way back around. But you want to charge them luxury prices that she charges too.
Yeah.
Now, if your client is cool with it, your client is cool with it. But don't get mad when your client is talking shit about you and your services and their experience. I ain't even gonna say the services, their experience, because it's more than just about the service. It's about the whole experience.
Yeah, if I'm going to get my hair shampooed and all the hot water is gone, I have a problem. That's an issue. I don't give a damn. I'm gonna put it out. That's an issue. You cancel your schedule, cancel your books for the day, and let's get our issues fixed. And we come back to that.
Moving right along, we have our dirty chair confession. On that note,
Did you just look at me and turn
cut
around?
your ass smooth. Smooth, hot skates, thin ice.
No, I'm saying this because in
No,
my
but
old,
you're right.
in
and
my
it's
old
true.
salon, it happens. Like
Water goes warm,
hot water
hot, and then go warm.
the
and
electricity
then it
go out. I've
happen,
had
right.
time where I walked in, I'm thinking I'm gonna do hair, and my toilet flood and my whole salon has water all over it. That shit happens. So as a owner, suite owner, whoever you are, that's some shit you need to look at. Don't keep trying to service me, and I'm paying you full price, and all I'm getting is cold water, or all I'm getting, or I'm having to maneuver or do. There was a time the only reason why we had to do this was because I was in the middle of a relaxer, and they were fixing
Right.
our water lines, and the water cut off. I'm pissed. All I had was a bottle of distilled water, so I have to rinse her hair off with what? I have a relaxer on this lady's head.
Yeah.
So that is something that it happens. It's not a shade for anybody. It's literally that shit happens, but you have to know. You have to know how to treat that, and if you're going to be asking people to pay that, at the very least, cancel the services. If that shit's not working, cancel it. Because to me, I rather cancel it and come back when I know I can get the service, the luxury service that I'm paying for, than for you to charge me. And I'm sitting here like, I know damn well my head is not getting clean with this cold ass water. I just.
So listen.
I'm just
Because that
saying.
is the thing.
Just
But
saying.
you know what? There was a time in my struggle years, I wasn't even working in a salon. I was doing hair out of my house. And my house was clean. I had an area in my house that I did hair in. Everything was cool and taken care of. Now, there was a time in my struggle time, during my struggle time, that the hot water was an issue due to, some services.
Yeah.
Or non-services for that matter. Now, don't judge me. But
we listen, we don't judge.
We listen and we don't judge.
Bitch, I be judging now. So
I mean, well, hey, listen,
I ain't gonna judge you. I'm not gonna judge you because I love you.
So that was that. Now, I had clients who was like, I'm okay with that. I don't care. Still.
Right.
Not only are you bending your head over to get shampooed in the sink, you know what I mean? But also the water ain't hot either. I'm talking about the water ain't hot.
Oh, that's a real struggle experience.
And I did that for a while. And my clients did that for a while. And they grew with me up until, I'm talking about 15, 20 plus years. You know what I'm saying? They stuck with me, tried and true.
But were you charging them luxury prices though?
That was my point. At that time, a shampoo and style was $45.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And because of that, I probably knocked off 10 and only charged them $35. You know what I'm saying? Just because, just off rip, straight like that. Right. You know, which at the same time we at the crib, so you know you're gonna eat good. You know you're gonna whatever snacks my kids got, you got. And so it was a win. You know what I'm saying? Win-win. Get this cold water, get the shampoo over with, and whatever.
Right.
But if we are in a full-blown establishment,
yes,
that's a whole issue. A luxury establishment.
That's all we're saying.
And that's a whole issue. So if you're gonna charge luxury prices for services, then give the client premium and luxury experience with
you. Yeah, and that means daily sweeping. I get if you like you said earlier, if you work late that night and you can't, you're tired, you don't feel like cleaning up or whatever, that's fine. But before your next client comes in, you should have swept your suite, your salon, or whatever. Mop. You should be mopping weekly. Yeah. If not every other day, you should be mopping regularly. Right. People don't realize that when you own a salon, you are you're the cleaning, sanitation, you're owner, you're all these hats. So that means you need to be mopping regularly. You need to be dusting off. If you're gonna have all these nice crystals and chandeliers and shelves and shit, dust that shit off. Product, dust them off. Clean your bathrooms. There's no reason why. If you don't like to clean bathrooms, you probably don't. You probably need to get into a suite somewhere or hire a cleaning person to come and clean that.
So here's the thing. I never understood why women got the bad rap of not being clean. There have been men who were janitors or whatever the janitors or cleaning
or sanitation workers, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah. And they are like, you'd be surprised how nasty the women's restroom is compared to men.
I can believe you.
Men's restroom stinks, is found in this and that, but the women's is horrendous. So
I can see that. And you know why I can believe this is because I have been noticing, and I know people go through different type of mental illnesses as far as like anxiety, depression, all those things. So I get some people cleaning is like the farthest from their mind, or they're stuck somewhere and they can't. But I have noticed a lot of nasty ass women, how they keep their houses. Like, and I'm not talking about junky, because I'm like, we got stuff, here and there throughout the house. But if you go into our living room and our kitchen, it's shit that's put up. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, you should be able to walk in. I'm not saying lick my floor, but what I'm saying is you should be able to walk in.
And we understand when you got kids and you clean up and you're in and out. And this, like,
but
that's totally understandable.
I have seen some, but when you see them out, baby, let me not, girl, they look good. Baby, they are people will look at them and be like, oh, girl, she is so bougie. She looks like she is just.
And those are the same ones who got a graveyard up under their wigs.
Under their wigs. Yeah. But and so this is kind of like the same thing. You go, they advertise online that, oh, this is the service I offer, and your styles may be wonderful. You may be the best stylist that I've seen. But if I go and sit in your chair and it's bullshit when I'm in it, then yeah, you can miss me with all that fancy shit online.
Because it's about the whole experience. It's more than just the service. Mm-hmm. Let's get back to the whole experience. Mm-hmm. Giving clients the experience. We're going to talk about the service is the service that you do with your skills. Mm-hmm. The experience is the service in addition to
how you made them feel.
Yeah. How the atmosphere made them feel. What they saw, what they like, all of that. That's the whole experience as a whole. Mm-hmm. That's what we want the clients to enjoy and rave about. Mm-hmm. That's how you build the solidness of it all. Now, if your atmosphere is turned, if your atmosphere is turned, and these are your clients, and you got turned up prices,
present it like that though.
Present it like that, yes. Yeah,
because there's a client for everyone.
There is. And they're going to pay those luxury prices.
Yeah, they're going to pay those turn luxury prices.
But it's going to be my turn prices. You know what I'm saying? So just make it match. Your vibe attracts your tribe again. So don't appear to be this and give me this experience. Don't charge me an arm and a leg for this service if you're going to give me a trash ass experience. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah. And I mean, that's in any industry. Like, you go into a retail store, and if you could be a boutique owner, because there's a lot of people who want to own boutiques. But if I buy something for you and I'm spending my money to pay good money for, and your customer service shitty, the packaging shitty, I don't get my stuff until like 4 or 5 weeks late. Like, that's not a luxury experience.
Let me see. So there are certain stores, discount stores, that you go in, and you don't mind stepping over these hangers and stepping over this.
Because that's what I'm expecting.
I'm a treasure hunt, and I'm a find this, and I'm find this badass jacket for $6.
I don't mind if your store being dusty and nasty and smells.
That's what I'm expecting.
Because I'm expecting it to stink.
That's what I know. Right. That's what I'm expecting. That's what I know.
Right.
But I don't want to go in there and you're trying to charge me $79 for this jacket. Like you're not about to charge me these premium luxury prices for this trash ass experience, and I'm over here wiping off this table that you're trying to sell, or you know what I'm saying?
It goes to restaurants, it's the same thing. And everybody trying to get into the restaurant business. Okay, well, before you start putting this, you have this, and I think what it is because when people look at the plates and they see all this nice decorative things, and oh my God, that looks so good, but when you get to it, and you're like, well, half the time you don't have anybody working here, so I gotta wait for a table.
And your attitude
sucks. And when I go in here and I ask for, let's just say, oxtails or whatever, we're out of those today. And I've just been finding that a lot lately. And when it comes to restaurants, we're out of that. Well, we're out of food. Bitch, y'all close at 10 o'clock. Right. How are y'all out of food at 7? Right. And when I tell you that is something we were trying to try a restaurant. Some new restaurant in our area, and they closed at 10. So we were like, all right, bet. It was like 6, 7 o'clock. We were getting ready to order food. But I get online, and everything says out. So I said, let me call them and just see. Maybe they had to update the website. Everything I asked for, we're out of that. Bitch, did y'all even put an order in? You're supposed to put enough order in to last you until 10 o'clock at night. Did you? Really? This is what we're doing? I'm just saying.
I think a lot of that has to do with people just wanting to
look like they're doing shit, but ain't doing shit. Mm-hmm. That's what it is.
And you don't have to. You don't have to look like you're doing shit if you're not doing shit. Just do your shit.
Yeah, be
Do
true to
your
you.
shit. Because we might love your shit and put up with your shit for your shit.
Yeah.
Stuff
That
like
is something that I feel like the older I get and the more I'm in business, the more I am getting towards, I guess the closer you get to 50, you start just being like, this is me. This is my shit. You either deal with it or not.
Or not.
And
Yeah.
I think, but that's a
Yeah.
realization I think it's coming with time.
I think and I think it's a good time. What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive with that mentality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Moving
can go back. You
forward.
can go back to your dirty chair confession. I'm
'Cause
sorry.
we got off of that thing, didn't we?
Yeah.
So this dirty chair confession is from a client. Okay, this is from a client's perspective. I booked with this stylist on Instagram. The website was everything. It gave looks, but her suite was tight and cluttered. She put a cape around me that was crunchy and smelled like mildew. She played trap music the whole time and barely. She played trap music the whole time, had the nerve to take a smoke break while I had conditioner on,
Oh.
and not to mention she barely said anything to me throughout the whole appointment.
Mm-mm.
At the end, she asked me to please leave a review. I didn't have anything good to say, so I didn't say anything. Do better.
Yeah. Do better. So one of my one of my clients that came back, she was going to someone, and she said the lady wouldn't talk to her, and the lady would be like, I ain't got time for y'all shit today. I ain't got time to be talking. Like, this is how she was talking, like talking shit. And my client was just like, I just came and got my hair done. And then as soon as you said just back open, she was like, let me go ahead, because I already know we're going to hit that.
Here. Right.
Yeah. But she said it was like she charged, I think, more than me. But it was the experience of, she was like, girl, she didn't want to talk to us. She talked crazy to people. Like, she talked shit to her clients. And I was just like, well, welcome back. And she was like, yeah, I'm back where I'm supposed to be, because I can't do this.
And the crazy thing is, I think that is common.
Mm-hmm.
Too common.
Some
stylists are
stylists
just
talking
mean.
shit.
Stylists talking shit. Just mean and make you feel like,
and want people to pay.
No, and wait, you want people to pay you that one way.
Yeah.
So there was a thing. I remember having a conversation with a few stylists during training, and it was basically like explaining to them that they need to interact more with their clients.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you need more client interaction.
Mm-hmm.
Give them some play. You don't have to like tell them everything about you or anything
just
like
surface.
that, but just do surface. Yeah, and it could be based off of the goals that you have for their hair. It could be based off of the style that they're getting or whatever the case may be. But you have to do some type of interaction with them. And then they're like, well, some clients don't want you to talk to them at all. Some clients just don't want to talk. They may
I've had clients like that.
You can feel the vibe off of that and see. You can know just from, you got to interact with them at first, because you got to do that consultation while you can't while you're doing a consultation and you're analyzing their scalp and their hair condition and all that kind of stuff. That's when you bring in the majority of the interaction to see how, you know what I'm saying, to gauge them out and see. They may be like, oh, yeah. And they may start off with a funky attitude. And then they may come in with that. Yeah. And then as you shift it and talk to them more, they're going to go off, feed off of your energy. Right. They're going to go off of how you feeling and how you're talking to them. So that may shift them or whatever. I always tell them, like, place your hand on their shoulder. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And just smile, talk with them, look at them.
That's funny. I do that, don't even realize I do that. Like, if I'm talking to a client, I'll just put both my hands on the shoulder and be like, all right. Yeah, just to make them ease and comfort. I do it and don't even really realize that's what I'm doing, but I do it all the time. Yeah. But you know what? They have a thing. If you are a client or you are a stylist that doesn't like to talk and give them that experience, they have a thing called silent services. They have silent salon, silent services. So but it's like a separate option on your menu that you need to just book it and just say they'll let you know, hey, I want a silent service. That way we just talk when you first come in,
Right.
and we don't say shit for the rest of the
service.
That's fine.
And that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. And even if we don't have that option on the menu for you to choose from,
just
let us know. Like, y'all,
bitch, I don't feel like talking.
Today I got some things going on. I just want to relax. Let's just chill. If I just want to chill at the point. You got the talk or whatever. We ain't gonna take that personal. I'd rather you do that.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather you keep it all the way real with me. Like, I just want to chill this appointment, girl. We ain't gotta laugh. I got a lot going on. I'm just gonna be quiet. Okay. I'd rather you say that than to just be quiet. And when I'm saying something,
But you know what? That's funny you say that, because some people go, especially when you're in like a full salon, some people go in with that intention of like, I'm just here to relax and chill. But she got that hollering ass kid over there. That's another episode, but I'm just saying, I can't relax and chill because this baby over here crying, and she not even getting her hair done. That part, that's another episode.
That's a whole nother episode. But don't think we ain't gonna get to it.
We're gonna cover that shit because y'all know I don't do kids. Because that's a struggle experience for me. If I go somewhere and it's a bunch of kids hollering and shit, that's a struggle for me because I don't do kids like that.
That's why, like on the other episode, we said, you have to find out what stylist, what salon is right for you.
Right for you, yeah.
Let's ask those questions. Are kids allowed? Do you have kids in there at the same time? Because I can't with it. When I come to get my hair done, I don't want to.
Yeah, when I get off work.
So ask the clients, ask those questions. Stylists, don't be upset when the clients ask those questions before booking the appointment.
Yeah,
those are things that's how the communication stays open, and that's how you learn where you belong and where you don't belong.
And I'd rather you ask me those kind of questions up front than for me to get in here and I have this struggled experience, this bullshit experience, and then I have to talk about you because I got to tell everybody, girl, I went in there and that shit was braggedy and his kids was hollering. Yeah, that's what they're going to say. So I'd rather you just tell me that up front.
Because the clients are going to talk about you to whoever. That's their word of mouth.
Yep.
And the stylist, we're going to talk amongst each other about your ass.
So the hell you.
So that's just how that go.
Yeah,
that's just how that go. But yeah, so basically, and then another thing is, okay, yes, we may charge luxury prices. The cost of shit is redonkulous.
Shit, the cost of shit is luxury, and I'm getting some bullshit services.
It's like, yes, we do have to charge not only for our skills and talent, experience, the products that we use, the time that we put into it, and the effort that we put into offering you this whole experience. These decorations ain't free. You know what I mean? The products definitely ain't free. The refreshments aren't free. Yeah. That's another thing.
It's won't wine and shit.
You know what I'm saying? It's okay. Now here's the thing. Wine is so lovely to have during the service. It is.
And it costs.
It's that extra touch. You know what I'm saying? And it's beautiful. And so is water, chips, soda, whatever they have you. Those things are great. Refreshments are great to have for your clients. But you don't have to. That don't mean just because you offer luxury prices that you have to have those things. But those are nice things to have as well. Now, the client, you can't take it. Can't take that shit for granted, though. You know what I mean?
Girl,
you got to know how to. You gotta. There's an
people don't understand the complimentary drink.
Right. Doesn't
mean complimentary drinks.
Right. It don't mean drink till you ain't thirsty no more.
Yeah, it don't. Yeah, and even if I'm like, yeah, you can get, this is why people say, yeah, you can get a maximum of like 2 glasses of wine. You can't be in here getting full.
Right.
If you want to get full, bring your own drink. Put it in your cup and pour on up. We'll never know.
We'll never know. So there's an etiquette to both sides.
But when you were talking about products a while ago, I was just thinking, because we all have used like some, non-professional products. I'm not going to shit on non-professional products because there's some that just actually work, and that's just what works. But I will say, you do hear, I've had clients who said, been to stylists or whatever.
Why am I paying for this?
Why am I paying for this? Why am I paying for this? And everything she's using, I can get at Walgreens. I can get at the store. I can do this
My
myself.
answer to that would be, can you work with the product the same way that she can?
Some of my clients was like, I could do exactly what she did because my hair won't even I'm paying for something and I didn't even it didn't even look the same. It didn't even look.
Because my thing is, if I'm in a place that I have no means or can't afford any distributed product that only I can get from a product distributor, and I have to use
consumer products,
consumer available products,
that's fine.
Then I'm going to use that, but I know my skill. I know my talent. I know how to use this product. I know how to make my shit like you don't.
Right.
I know how to do your hair
that's the thing.
How you don't know how to do your
That's
hair.
the thing. If you're going to use consumer products in the salon because of cost and availability or however it is, then at least give them the style and the experience that they can't do it themselves.
That's it right there.
That they can't do themselves.
Ding, 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 ding.
Oh, I need to ding, ding, ding. There. Oh, shit, how am I back? Let me ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
That ain't a ding.
All right. The hot ding. Ding, ding, ding.
So, yeah. But yeah, so like that's what I'm saying. Like I'm fine with you using, if you don't use non-professional products, it's fine. It's just, but give them something that they can't duplicate. They can't duplicate themselves.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. Now, if you doing services and you not advertising as luxury services, and you just doing general services and just doing your thing casually and all of that. And by all means, if you slipped up in this or whatever the case may be, that's fine.
Yeah, I don't advertise as luxury anything. Not saying that my services aren't luxury. I just don't
advertise.
I don't advertise it as luxury
because I feel like the word luxury has gotten extremely over.
I think people overuse, they misuse it. Honestly, this is my opinion. Motherfuckers use luxury to validate them charging extra. This is my personal
this
opinion.
Is true. I mean, I feel this way also.
I've told somebody I'm a lifestyle stylist. I'm kind of just, what works for your lifestyle. That's the kind of service I'm going to provide for you or whatever. But like, it's I'm in here working, doing business. It's nice. It's decent.
Yeah.
What my clients have always said about me is your salon is always clean. I might not have the chandeliers. I might not have the fancy of fancy because most of my shit is secondhand. I get a lot of furniture used. That's just because. But it's nice. I try to at least find nice pieces, clean them or whatever. I'm not ashamed of it. That's just how I roll in my home life and professional life. But I do offer refreshments, but I clean. You're going to always see me sweeping. You're going to always see me mopping. You're going to always see me sanitizing. If something breaks, I'm going to figure out and replace it or whatever. But that's just how I roll. So I don't use luxury to me. And another thing, people think because they put a bunch of rhinestones and they use pink, black, and white in their salon, and they get some font that's all cursive, that's luxury. That's not luxury. It's just goddamn me, pink and black, white furniture, some chandeliers, some. Oh my gosh, I can't take it. I cannot.
I think luxury has gotten misused a lot, and I do think I do think that that word luxury has allowed people to feel like they can charge more for services than what they have to offer.
That and the word upscale, upscale luxury, some of those other elegant, like just some of those words that I know in our business, luxury is always misused, but I just feel like everyone puts on that because I love the fact that people want to offer luxury experience.
Because
I'm not
we
upset.
deserve that.
I'm not upset. This is a luxury to be able to come get your hair done. It's a luxury all in itself.
Absolutely.
But at the same time, if you're not there, that's the thing about this business. You can grow to luxury.
Yeah.
You don't have, if you're not luxury right now, that's okay. But as you grow and you learn and you find out more, you make more money, you can grow into to where you like, that's the clientele I want. I want that. I want that luxury.
I worked hard for that.
And I want that. Yes. Then work your way up to that.
Okay. And on that note, that will allow you to appreciate those clients and the clients who stuck with you from the ground level.
Yeah.
That will allow you to appreciate your luxury things and the whole luxury experience and the things that you have to offer. You can appreciate it more when you work your way up.
Yeah. You don't have to start out trying to be luxury. You can just start out doing your thing, hustling, just making it, making it nice and neat, but just getting it in and work your way.
And so it doesn't always have to be about luxuriousness. If you don't want it to be, if that's it for you, if that's it, then that's that. That's cool. Quality, premium, quality experiences, premium services is top tier. Like that's it. And I feel like once you hone in on the services that you have mastered and are excellent at and can do with your eyes closed, if you stick with these services, then I feel like you are more prone to that offering premium and quality and being top tier. And then you could do the luxury because then what you have mastered, it comes so naturally. So you don't have to work so hard at that. Now let me get to knowing what is luxury.
Yeah.
What is luxury? You know what I'm saying? What is this? What does it mean? Not just what it looks like.
Yeah, I think that's the problem. People know what luxury looks like. Yeah, luxury is nice fur and all that, but what does that luxury actually mean?
Your luxury mean luxurious?
Yeah.
I'm relaxed. I don't have to worry about anything. My senses are elevated in the most blissful way.
To me, you sound like you have.
Hey, there
should be a salon that offered luxury weed because that would be dope. Getting your hair done. Oh my god. Ooh, and if you had like one of those, hey, what are those things called where you just lay on the thing and the water just over your head? Yeah. Now, if you offer that and some like high premium quality weed, oh my god.
What if the steam that came
like a bong?
Hey, listen, somebody better jump on that. Somebody better jump on that right
I ain't got no hair, but you can come and run this.
That's a lick right there. That's it. Hey, you stupid. All right, girl. We got to wrap it up on that note. Okay. So basically, luxury. Know the meaning of luxury before you consider yourself offering luxury services, charging luxury prices. Know the meaning of luxury.
And before you get into, as a new stylist starting in the industry, like you said earlier, really hone in on your skills and master them so you can start offering premium prices.
Yes.
You cannot come out of cosmetology school or been licensed for 5 years and you're just now getting back into the business and start out with $150 silk presses unless you have really honed in on that skill and really mastered that skill. You get what I'm saying? So just as for newbies,
$150 and up, because for what I know,
for newbies,
from what I heard, watching something, and from what I heard, that's a low for some price, and I'm just like,
shit, But for newbies, this is just my advice for new stylists coming into the business, or you've been in the business, you just haven't been doing hair and you're jumping into doing hair, because there's plenty of people who've been licensed for 5 or 6 years who've been working their regular jobs and not doing hair. If you're coming in and people are just now getting introduced to your services, you cannot start out offering those high dollar premium prices. I'm sorry, it's just unless you have mastered it between when you first got out of school and when you open your business, you cannot start out like that unless you have mastered that and taken classes and done all those things. So just always keep that in mind for new stylists. Yeah,
find your niche.
Yeah,
find your niche, hone in on it, master it, and
then you do your premium luxury.
Absolutely.
All right, sorry for interrupting. Go ahead.
But don't be offering premium luxury prices and offering struggle experience. So,
fuck that formula
of the week. Luxury ain't about logos and lights. It's about the full experience. If the vibe is trash, the price tag is fraud.
Oh shit.
Who wants to be known for that?
What? Vibe is trash? I don't know.
Who wants to be known for a trash ass vibe?
Fraud
ass. Who wants to be known as a fraud? Nobody.
Clearly, is a lot of damn frauds on the internet, because there's a lot of people out here. There's a lot. You know, have you not noticed this is like the thing, like out here fronting for the gram and out here really, really stunting and showing all these people all this luxury shit, and then just to come to find out like all of this shit is fraud. That is like the thing. Well, it's looking good for everybody else instead of staying true to yourself
and being organic.
Everybody is putting on this perception that I don't know.
Luxury.
I know some stylists that have millions of followers who live a luxury, what we would consider a luxury life. Well, definitely compared to my lifestyle, a luxury lifestyle. But when you really get down to it, you're just like, it's your raggedy. It's a raggedy hoe. But go ahead. You have anything else you want to say? I hate when you start taking your breaths like, okay.
Raggedy hoes. Quit charging luxury prices for struggle experiences and quit being a fraud. If you are luxurious, be luxurious. If you're not, it's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Shit, we're not all luxury. Not all of us can afford luxury. That's just what
I mean, and yeah. Just be who you are.
Mm-hmm.
Be who you are. Be yourself. Allow your services, your talents, and your clients' experience with you to speak for itself.
Mm-hmm.
That's all what it comes down to. They're gonna give you what they're gonna give you what you charge, and they're gonna give you what you're worth as well.
And they're gonna come back.
That's how you build a faithful, solid clientele. Yeah, absolutely.
So she's the nice one.
Oh, child, raggedy hole.
If you like this week's episode, want to grab an ebook, want to contact us, you want to send your dirty chair confession, please do. We like to hear about these struggles. We like to hear about the bullshit and the tea that's going on in the salon. But if you have anything you want to say about this week's episode, you can reach us on TikTok or Instagram. You can also email us at talk@fthatformula.com. Please like, subscribe. We're on YouTube and Spotify as of right now. And until next week, we'll be back talking shit.
Absolutely.
Peace out.